Hi everyone, welcome to another groove breakdown. In this one we're going to work on Good Times, Bad Times, which is Led Zeppelin, of course John Bonham playing drums on that track. I'm doing this video because one of my students, John Deltalia, hey John, thanks so much for suggesting it. It's a great groove, very difficult to figure out. It's a 4-measure pattern. So we're going to break that down in addition to the fill in the beginning. So let's just jump right into it. Now the first thing I want to break down is this intro fill. So let's take a look at that up to tempo. Now let's take that fill and break it all the way down, slow it all the way down. Good, now we're going to bring it about twice as fast. Finally, let's give it a shot up at tempo. Now if you notice on this intro fill, I'm doing the sticking right, left, right. That's how I'm starting it. Right, left, right. You don't necessarily have to do it that way. That was just most practical to me and what came most naturally. And the last thing that you see is just those 16th note triplets graduating around the tom-toms. Very common for John Bonham. Next I want to move over to the actual groove. So if you notice I'm playing this groove match grip, that's kind of different for me. I usually play traditional, but for this particular groove it just felt more natural to be in the match grip for whatever reason. Now I want to go ahead and break down this groove very, very slowly. We're going to take it a section at a time. So here's the first section of that groove. Let's go ahead and take that same groove a little bit faster. Finally, let's take this first section at tempo. Now in the second half, John Bonham changes that up a little bit by adding these sweeping pedal motions in the bass drum. I call it sweeping because it's that idea of throwing out the double. Now you could do this in a toe heel or a heel toe, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to get too into that here. I just want you to be aware that that's what it is inside of the rhythm. Let's go ahead and try that very, very slowly. Now let's go ahead and move that a little bit faster and try it again. And now here's the second section at tempo. The last thing you need to do is put both of these together. Now, if you notice, that cowbell pattern does get a little funky towards the second measure of each group. And that's definitely something you want to work out. Just try to get that in there. I'm not sure if it's something that John Bonham really did and was gospel to it, like he really, really stuck to that pattern. I think it just felt good for him to do inside of what he was doing. So I just kind of took the most common thing and used that. So that's going to wrap up our groove breakdown of Good Times, Bad Times by Led Zeppelin, John Bonham playing drums. And before I go, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the drummersalmanac.com blog, where you can find this lesson along with tons of other groove breakdowns and drum lessons. We're going to come out with another breakdown every single week. So make sure to tune into that blog, comment, join up, let us know what you think, give us suggestions for future lessons, and I'll see you over there.